We're back, continuing with our who won the NFL draft. Everybody wants to say that their team is going to win the Super Bowl after free agency and after the draft, which is never the case. But the second team that I think won the NFL draft and stole the show, quite literally, was the home team, Green Bay Packers. The Packers broke their 23-year streak of no wide receivers taken in the first round. As long as I've been doing this and mock drafts and talking sports and even able to comprehend sports, they've never drafted a wide receiver in the first round. Not only did they draft one, but they draft two of my top five wide receivers. Matthew Golden was my number one wide receiver on the board. It was very close between him and Tet McMillan. Savion Williams, they get in the third round. He was my fifth best wide receiver. These guys are dynamic, and they're going to make Jordan Love ecstatic in the offseason and through the season. They are going to make dynamic plays for this team. Speaking of making Jordan Love happy, they go out and not only get a starting left tackle, but I believe they got a starting left guard as well. Anthony Belton in the second round is a huge pick. I had him as a top 50 pick, top second round for sure. He's a starting left tackle. He's big, he's physical, he's athletic, and he's really good in run blocking, which we know that with Josh Jacobs, we're pounding the ball in Green Bay. They go out and they get John Williams, who played tackle at Cincinnati. I think he's going to kick inside. He could be a starting left guard day one for the Green Bay Packers. I'm super excited to see that offensive line come together, rebuilt with the wide receivers. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited for Green Bay right now. They go and they get absolutely better on the defensive line. They get Baron Sorrell, which is the coolest story. If you haven't seen that, you got to check it out. He was actually in Green Bay just to hear his name called. He got to celebrate with the hometown fans once he heard his name. He is a dynamic player. He needs a little bit of development, but so do all the other guys that they drafted along this D-line. 2-3 years down the line, you have starting defensive linemen that are going to be dynamic. They get Colin Oliver and one of my favorite players from the combine, Warren Brinson from Georgia. Now, Colin Oliver is a dynamic pass rusher. He's big enough to play the run. He's also played a little bit of linebacker, so you kind of get a 2-for-1. And Warren Brinson is built like an absolute man. This guy needs help with his production and using his body and strength to his advantage. But if you get him on track, watch out. He could have easily been a second, third round pick if he had the production that I think Green Bay is going to get out of him. And then they add Micah Robinson, who's a natural-born nickel corner who's going to contribute on special teams. And if there's anything that we've learned from this past offseason, nickel corners get paid and they develop very quickly in this new style of the NFL scheme. Look out for the New York Giants. Look out for the Green Bay Packers. Those are my winners from this year's NFL draft.